Done it again. Managed to tab in when the screen was black. It does have more things on the title screen. Trust me, that is a thing that exists. But you wouldn't know it. New game plus? Yes. Because other 2 plus is just the same as plus plus in terms of syllables. And yeah, do the both endings, and then you unlock more weirdness. The game doesn't. How many? I mean, you can have more than that, but it doesn't. Nothing's added at that point. So. I mean, also, if you had pluses, it just becomes unwieldy to just have more. That you just start saying new game +3 or something instead. +2 doesn't make much sense, but you can just say plus plus, and then it's funnier. But yeah, new game triple plus, right? Deca, yeah, these are, but because I think people use that when they're doing on games that have loops that over and over again when they go and they just get harder, oh, did Dark Souls on new game +4 or something silly. But yeah, no, this game just makes you play it once, get an ending, play it again, get the other ending, play it again, and then stuff has gotten extra weird. Stuff that was definitely not here before. 18 runs deep. See, new game. That would be if you got 18 new runs deep. That's new game plus 18 or 17 or playthrough 18. Sometimes they use that. Apparently, the parlance everyone's used for this game is new game plus plus. So that's where we're at. Anyway, what horrible surprise if they swapped out for this one, because this is different.
Got a job for you, 621. A request from an independent mercenary, call sign Kate.
Hello? Who are you? You're not in the arena.
My name is Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you.
That's the most normal name.
It concerns the elimination of PCA mandatory inspection squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus. Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. I need you to lie in wait inside the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad. I'll disrupt their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous with you. That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
You're literally not on the arena list. You're I've gone through a roster of 26 plus characters and you're not there. Okay, maybe I won't take the laser slicer. It's probably going to be good old pulse blade, old faithful. That'll probably do the trick. Sure.
What's stranger, a mandatory inspection or a job from another mercenary?
Right.
Whatever happens, handle it. Just like you always do.
Both of these things are strange.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate the PCA's mandatory inspection squads.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven. We'll rendezvous later
Hi.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC.
Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Subject guard sentry MTs. Watch out for their laser fire.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Easy peasy. Someone else is around here. Oh, there they are. Oh, it was a little thing? Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
Keep moving, 621.
It's fine, overkill is the best kind of kill.
Code 31C, sustaining fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though mass-produced, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Heavy firepower for an inspection.
We're being pushed back. Shut that AC down. Inspection is a priority operation.
You are just hiding in the corner? There we go.
Looks like you're clear here.
I was
Why
right to
didn't-
count on the wall climber. Keep up the good work.
I looked into this Kate. She's not even registered in the arena.
Yeah, right?
Get ready for company if her plan to ambush the rear guard goes south.
I like how he's like, I don't trust this Kate because she's not in the
Backup.
arena.
We've taken heavy fire.
She might not be very good.
Under attack 2. Presently exchanging fire.
Right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move.
Well, did a normal jump, not a...
Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we beat Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report. The PCA has made an unexpected move. Let's rendezvous for now.
Okay.
You heard the lady. Updating marker data.
It's funny how I'm going through the mission backwards. I always like it when you're going through this one location backwards. It's good. We should never go for another mission, right?
Raven, the wall climber, I presume.
Hey, you've got all mine parts, like the combined laser rifle and chassis and stuff.
As much as I'd love to stop and chat, I'm afraid we're rather pressed for time.
Also very quiet.
Code 2-3. Attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands.
Oh my. Okay.
Inspection team. Merck's made a big mistake.
System authorization received. Commencing termination.
PCA Special Forces. What is this?
Their suppression fleet is coming to Rubicon. These are just the Outriders.
621. There's no avoiding this encounter now. Wipe them out.
We might need one of them, sir.
Oof, ow.
Independent Merc. Call sign Raven.
Raven. It can't be. It really is Raven.
Okay, actually, I don't... They had a conversation there and I cut it off. I want to know what's happening.
Code 2-3. Attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands.
It's the cataphracts as well.
Inspection team.
Kill the cataphract.
Merck's made a big mistake.
System authorization received. Commencing termination.
PCA Special Forces. What is this?
Their suppression fleet is coming to Rubicon. These are just the Outriders.
Ow.
621.
Got one.
Raven.
Special Forces craft destroyed. 2 remaining.
Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Oh, you're. Oh, I got caught on top of you. That's weird.
It can't be. It really is Raven.
1 hostile left. It's not over yet, 621.
Impressive, Raven.
Mandatory inspection followed up by a Special Forces deployment. What happened in the arsenal?
Outstanding work, Raven. I was right to choose you.
AP at 50%.
Hard to get in the face of that thing. There we go.
Code 3-1C. Sustaining heavy fire. Damn it!
You're making headway, 621. Keep pushing.
You're not too big to fall.
Get in.
Can't stop them. Submitting. System clearing.
Confirmed. All Special Forces craft destroyed. We're done here, 621.
Excellent work, Raven. You've shown me a thing or two.
What were we doing? That was the big fight.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change.
That seems the same
I
dialogue.
see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Relatively stable, it seems. But we've run into someone shady.
That's new.
Someone you want me to look into.
Yeah. Independent mercenary. Goes by Kate.
Just goes by their name, which is really strange.
2 new messages.
Raven, thanks for the help with the mission. We'll meet again.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Okay. I'm gonna be really boring and keep it the same, I think. Part shop, buy. Things like. Gotta buy these at some point, right? Will I ever be able to use these? Who knows? Got more money than I know what to do with. 29? Yeah. There's 29 people in here. In here. It's weird. Attack the watch point. I'll do this. The classic.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one. You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything. It's go
Get the full
time,
choppers
61.
drop sequence.
Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet they would.
Get in there and get to work.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Code 7-8, requesting backup.
I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, just be ready.
Repair kits remaining.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep
Okay.
moving or they'll shoot you down.
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
I forgot how beefy those artillery pieces were.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated. You see that? That's the watch point's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter.
Soon again.
How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
You. 621, stop. Behind you.
Handler Walter.
Oh, hello.
I'll be
That's
coming
new.
for you next. First, the killed last was good, but he had nothing on this one.
Who tipped you off, Sula?
Don't make trouble for me, Walter. You and your dog aren't welcome here.
AP at 50%.
Wait, hang on. How many of them are there? Oh, it's gonna be cloaked, isn't it?
No more of those unidentified mechs. 621. Take out Sula next.
AP at 50%.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. But you have the scent of danger. Far better to dispose of you.
Ignore him, 621.
AP at
That hound's better off dead. It's for your own good, Handler Walter.
Yes. Okay, so I want to take out snipers, all 4 snipers and the
You see
other
that?
mech.
That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Yeah, checkpoint's further back this time.
You. 621, stop. Behind you.
Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you next. But first, the dog.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation.
And I have no choose. Oh, hi. Someone's come to. I hate it when the button stops working.
Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Oh, that's new.
Was it 618 I killed last? Was good, but he had nothing on this one.
Who tipped you off, Sula?
Don't make trouble for me, Walter. You and your dog aren't welcome here.
AP at 50%.
More of those unidentified mechs. 621. Take out Sula next.
2 repair kits remaining.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. But you have the scent of danger. Far better to dispose of you.
Ignore him, 621.
AP at 50%.
Handler Walter. Forget about the hound.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Okay.
Forget about them, 621. Back to work.
Really? Forget about them?
Control
That's
center and
okay.
destroy the target.
Interesting way of making that fight worse all of a sudden. time to plummet.
There. Destroy the device in the center. Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there!
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
What have we got?
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact.
Prep for the
to
dance
support
number.
you. Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break it. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Alright.
50%.
Oh, yeah, I got clobbered by that. Huh? Yep, we're just gonna...
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
Wow, okay, just missed everything.
The enemy can't take much more.
Boom.
Enemy
That's no
systems
different.
down. It's silent. Raven. You need rest. But first, a warning. 1 coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Oh! Unknown craft destroyed. Additional reward from Walter. That's very good. It's dropping you pain. Because it's like, whoops, suddenly harder. Just to hide the fact that it's a different
A friend
mission.
of mine sent me this observational data. Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field, across the Alien Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area.
Bye.
And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. 1 new message.
I love messages.
621. I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balin already. Let's take a look, shall we?
We're good? Alright. Yeah, there is an alternate version of it. No logs, though. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? I can blitz through that very quickly, right? I'm gonna have that one, then stop data breach. Crossing.
Here's the request from Balin Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alien Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid Pt086 is occupied by the Dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Normal things. Just let's through it.
Let me handle
Oh,
the
hang
rest
on.
of the grid.
I need to bring vertical missiles.
I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too.
I need to bring verticals for the cleaner. I'm just gonna.
Main system activating combat mode.
Turn to the garage. Assembly. Need some verties. Try that again. Remembering what I actually need for the boss fight at the end.
Commencing infiltration to grid
I
086.
feel like he's just hopping along the bottom of the screen. It's good.
Creating backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. All right, Raven. Let's get to work, shall we?
Main system activating combat mode.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Hey.
Who's this tourist? You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guest a good time.
Oh, you're hiding under a.
Arena registration found. AC identified as Mad Stomp. Ranked dead last.
Me and Mad Stuff can't be beat. You're no ordinary tourist. No, Mad Stuff.
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like you're having fun, tourist. You know, RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in, and let's get acquainted.
This is actually moving. That's good.
Let's take her up on the offer, Raven.
I love a good moving object.
I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast. That was Carla, leader of RAD, a formidable Dozer faction. She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers.
Kept us waiting, tourist. Told you we love a good
It's so hard to get in here as a reverse join because you jump too high.
I've got you now. You a damn thing. You've made a big mistake coming here.
Try to fire the things again.
I think he was expecting someone else. Let's deal with him beyond the fight.
Don't worry. I put your money to good use. Just take a look at what my new AC can do. My credit score's only gonna go up. Get it through your thick skull. Why would I return what I borrow?
There we go.
You gotta put that shit to work. Every last credit.
Hostile AC destroyed. Let's move on.
1 repair kit remaining.
No, I just want to. No, I just want to get out. There we go. So weirdly difficult. Don't need to explore the other areas. I've got the parts. He's just worth a load of money.
Can't get good help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Oh, you noticed the fireworks I left for you. You're a smart cookie, aren't you? Seems our turret is cut above the rest.
Oh, you can just kick the shield off of it. Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
Where did the supplies come from? Don't ask, it's fine.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a tourist. Too bad that things goodbye.
So it was a trap. The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
I went in the air, so it missed.
It's some kind of autonomous demolition deck. Rather well equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy an AC. Be careful.
Ow.
At 30%. remaining.
There we go.
Enemy systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed.
Enough, tourist. It's been miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
You get 40,000 for those that. Okay, I mean, compared to what I've ever destroyed, not. But you know, free money. Free. Quotation marks.
One new message.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla. I had to work some of my magic to track you down. I've got a little job for you. Take a look.
Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources. Did she hack into Allmine's mercenary database?
You know, just as you do. Stop the data breach. Yeah, okay. Trying to think for that, right? Yeah, I love the foldy art head. It's good.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. You see, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them, but at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault? You can make up for it by keeping my secrets safe.
It's like, did I mention this is your fault?
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Hang on, buddy.
Security breaches reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast. Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist. I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground. The coyotes are using RADMTs.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures.
Target destroyed.
1 left. Have to try to mess it up now.
AP at 50%.
That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Wow, that was fast. We sent the coyotes and their pals a counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
We're outside. Let's move to intercept.
One repair kit remaining.
Raven, they've called it backup. Shall we step outside and say hello?
Down there. Oh, that was there's a bunch of combat log ones, right?
AP at 50%.
Huh. You're the freelancer from the dam raid.
Anyone see?
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky at the dam, and I'm gonna prove it. You're gonna die, freelancer.
actually shoot indoors. So it just hit the ceiling every time you press the fire button. Weird that.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky at the dam, and I'm gonna prove it. You're gonna die, freelancer. Huh?
New hostiles detected.
What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
AP at 50%.
Amazing.
2 repair kits remaining.
All unidentified machines destroyed.
Now we can finally be alone. You're next, freelancer. That ringing in my ears again. It'll be peace and quiet when you're gone.
AP at 50%.
I think complaining about ringing his ears is really weird.
AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Damn it! I would have had you. Don't you dare think you've won.
Looks like it's over. I'll have the crew check out those mechs.
Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. I'll
See,
do what I
whoops.
can to decrypt them.
There's more data. It's really hard to get around that mazy bit without that happening.
1 new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Raven, I've managed to decode those encrypted comms. They identified you as an impediment to the release project.
Oh yeah,
But what is the release project?
that sounds familiar. Huh. Right. Yeah, I kind of just want a really solid thing, so I got to deal with. Really pesky enemies. Yep, gotta do the ocean crossing. Okay.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname? That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago... well, it could just be some dozer inside joke. This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
Hey, exploded.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. It's as Carla said. At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
Let's pop them.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Wait for citizen.
Don't get fried. Nice moves, Tor.
Easy peasy. Turns out when you got like Uber generator, it works pretty well.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
Hello, Drainog and folks.
That's what I like to
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
I'll have to
Here,
actually.
access the container.
I can't access the keyboard from where I was sat. That's. Don't be ridiculous. I can't do that. That's not how that works. Hang on. This should work. Did it work? No, it doesn't work. Okay. There we go. Oh, it did. It just took a while. Hooray! Hello. Welcome to Mech Times. I'm gonna fight a big spider. It's a big mechanical spider, so it doesn't really look like a spider. It's just got lots of legs. How was your Mario Odyssey? How much Bowser did you jump on? That's what you do with Bowser, right? No, he's spiky. You don't jump on him. Usually, Mario drops him in lava or blows him up with something.
Now, if you could just step inside.
His own hubris, usually.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon.
jumped into the laser beam. That
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute.
oh, have I put the dagger on by accident, haven't I? Or the laser sword. I have, yeah, I put the laser sword on by accident. Okay, that might be a problem. Because this thing likes to fly, and the laser sword is very, very horizontal.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
What the? It's taking off.
Another call response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
That's that done.
Oh,
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
I didn't notice how beat up I was. But yeah, how was the boss success over there in it's not the Mushroom Kingdom, is it, in Odyssey? They're going around weird different places. I suppose there are other kingdoms they call them, but like there's also yeah. I didn't think where I put the laser blade on, not the pulse blade, because it's further down. I don't need this, I just need more missiles. Missiles for all! Everyone loves missiles, right?
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Yeah, it just drops, okay?
That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
A call response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. The dirty work survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Good old post blade. Doing its work. Oh, right. It was taking off. I can't. I'm not allowed to damage it when it's doing that.
It's taking off.
Another call response. Watch out.
You know, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
AP at 50%.
Ugh.
Systems down. The generator's going to explode.
As I continue to sort of like mill about with these replay missions that I have to do.
They were using coal for fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track?
It's up here, right?
Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
No, it's that one. Nearly got there.
By the way, tourist. You're Walter's hound, right? can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Time to get shot out of catapult again.
Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Just thinking about it being called a sea spider, and it's more like looks like more like a pine cone with legs.
Hope your luck changes.
Raven? You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon.
If
Walter was correct in his judgment.
they're all alive. It's not picking me up for a minute then. Me trying to do a silly voice and didn't think it was me,
in this desolate place.
which is not very helpful. Yeah, it's alive. It's all alive. Then the cool music's gone.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. 1 new message.
I love messages.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But
Fight, fight,
you
fight,
can make
fight.
it work for us.
Raven, I've been looking into the integration program, and I turned up something interesting. It looks like Allmine's been gathering data on new craft no one even knows about yet.
That's new.
I've installed a backdoor. How about taking a peek, Raven?
Oh, that's new. Okay. I was like, oh, it doesn't need to give me the hello. Thanks. I don't know why it wasn't selected there. That's where we get the classified. Oh, okay. Hanover Stone. Alright, so now we actually get to point out about Rusty's fancy Mac. Cano was stolen. Encrypted and accompanied by a note. Alcano has stolen Archivist technology and used it to develop a new model. The fact that the craft has entered the hands of the Rubicon Liberation Front is acceptable, however. The time is not yet right. Oh, okay. The fact that this craft has entered the hands of the Rubicon Liberation Front, I cannot talk, is acceptable, however, the time is not right. Must wait for Archibus to put the primary factor for the project into place. Okay. Oh, these don't get chips. Yeah. You. It's probably fine. I'm guessing the sorties are normal. Yeah, steal server data, which makes the PCA turn up. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, the PCA are, I mean, like, the corporations are interstellar forces, right? The PCA probably are as well. It's just that, you know, there's only so much, like, corporate warfare they tolerate, and then they're like, no? Oh, you like the blue stick? I am bad at painting mechs, so I just sort of like picked some of the colors, some preset colors, and was like, I still don't really like the blue arms, but I can't be bothered to fix it. It's just eternally cannot be bothered. I'm just like, should I fix it? I should. Will I? No.
Allmind was keeping this data secret. Steel haze Ortus. It clearly
Ortus,
isn't
okay.
mass-produced AC.
PCA looking to repair binoculars. What are they doing over there? Yeah. Right.
Main system.
It's
Activating
like,
combat mode.
do we have to go over there and be the adults in the room? Alright, keep forgetting I've got a gun. Not usually a big fan of guns, but here we are. Oh, that won't work. It's bad.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, that's the... Oh, you got terminal armor. It's the pretty thing to revert to melee combat, right? And they haven't got a longbow in this game, therefore, actually, it's more of a Welsh thing. We stole it from the Welsh when we colonized them. As with most English things, we stole it. We either steal something or invent something, and then other people will beat us at it, which they should, as is right. Oh, forgot what I was talking about. While I was talking, I forgot what I wanted, which was assault armor will do. Something goes horribly wrong. You know what? That's fine.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Nope, that didn't work. Me, remember that I have a gun.
AP at 50%.
Work. Go for the follow-up, which is weird. They usually do.
AP at 30%.
I'm very bad at this. I don't really have the right gun for it. I should just go back to my old... It's the Harris, right? Yeah. Old Faithful.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Oh, you are too fast to catch, aren't you?
AP at 30%.
Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, I've beaten this once. I've forgotten how I did it. Oh, I just happened to go light by accident. Especially since they upped the speed on everything, which was like, oh, all I need is this, which is better. Awesome. So I found out you can pulse armor the second half of the laser slicer combo, which is weird, but you can do that. Love it when you stun each other.
AP at 30%.
Like, I just want to do this laser slicer thing for style points. Please stop making it difficult for me. It's not really the practical choice, but it will be funny. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I might just entirely copy, which, you know. Yeah, it's BVN speedy. Yeah, sure is.
System activating combat mode.
I should have known better than to try and target it when it was jumping over my head. I can't track it that fast. Yeah, I just need to pop your. Oh, hello.
AP at 50%.
Kaboom!
Target destroyed. That AC was designed for mobility above all else. It would take a special pilot to master it.
Now I can just copy it without having to, you know, make it out of the parts myself. Oh, needle missile launcher. That's interesting. Killed a bus and some secondary damage kills you too. That's the thing.
What do you think All-Mind is collecting all this data for? I'm concerned about what these notes mean. What is the primary factor?
It's when you're dividing stuff. And a different emblem. I can buy a different. Hello. Alcano, fire stake type projectiles at high velocity that bore through the target's armor. Non-explosive missiles run. Oh, okay. They are the rare kinetic missiles. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh yeah, that's a lot of impact, huh? Weirdly, the same amount of yeah, exactly the same amount. 4.2 seconds to lock on. Ugh. So long. Lighter than my missile. Lighter than my missile bays, though. So. Things with long lock-on times are just. Now, for that one, I'm definitely going to need the one that's the maximum lock-on time. Is this going to work? Probably not. Will it be funny? Don't know. Absolutely no idea. Let's see what they are. It's all parts I've got, right? Yeah. Right thing. Though it's actually slower than I am, which is pretty funny. See, in the needle gun, I guess. Huh. Huh. It's somewhere. Yeah. So I sold it. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, they have 200% direct hit adjustment. Yeah, that's that would do the trick, huh? 310. Let's change the right one actually. It's standard missiles. Yeah, like there's things which I imagine that's what that's for. It's oh boy, is that load of impact? Oh, cumulative impact too. That's why, like, tooling around the Harris now, they every now and again. So
Got a job for you, 621. It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary Dafeng.
I think at this point it's implied that a bunch of the Institute stuff is
We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there.
like it was under their control at one point,
After
but then
digging into
like
the ice
since
field,
they're long
Arquebus
gone, it
launched
just
survey drones
works
to
by
gather
itself.
data. Whatever they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence.
And some of them are still functionally working in
Put
the
simply, job
PCA's
is to
favor,
seize the
but
data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
they don't always quite do what they want them to. So. Yeah, no, I think it's because, like, so they did make all this stuff, and then it's all meant to be, like, automated or remotely controlled, but then they all exploded, so they've left some of them behind, and, yeah, they work on various. The coral that powers some of them has just, gone awry, and it starts defending itself.
621, are you still hearing things? Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
So the point of the Fires of Ibis was they were sort of like trying to get rid of coral because they were like, we can't control it anymore. That's what they were worried of. So that's why they blew everything up.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey drones, then get out.
Huh? An intruder?
Solo AC. Must be an independent merc.
Taking Balaam's money, no doubt. Intercept!
621, eliminate obstructions as you see fit, but remember that the data is your priority. There. Commence retrieval, 621.
Remnants of the fire still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere. Trails of residual coral, like the one we passed through during our journey here. lifeless place. If the PCA has their eye on it, Coral must be involved.
This should be the last one.
Who knows what's out there on this vast sheet of ice?
You in the AC! What are you doing here?
Looks like their MTs just got home. Shut them down.
Attention Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. They're taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
AC! That must be the independent Merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data!
Eliminate them, 621.
Wait! What's that sound?
There we go. Okay, I don't know why that happens. Sometimes it just dies, which is very strange. I was trying to fix it.
That ship. It's identifying as PCA. That's not subject guard. Did they send in an enforcement squad?
Oh,
621, that's an LC. The PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
Too fast. Be careful, Raven.
2 repair kits remaining.
more grief than normal for some reason. Get out of here. Yeah. Get out of it. You're just a nuisance.
AP at 50%.
Picking up a massive heat signature in the distance. Raven, evasive action.
1 repair
You die? Thanks.
They've deployed drones. Intercept 61.
Spooky boys.
Looks like you're on the deck. Good call. This,
Enemy propulsion systems compromised.
it's going to blow. Get clear, 621.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, go away.
AP at 30%.
Can you stop?
Raven, your AC's dim.
There we go. Please leave
Looks
me
like the
alone.
coast is clear.
Silly drones.
The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship?
Oh. Not that
Special
simple.
mission, maybe. Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Trespassers to Rubicon, this is your warning.
Really doesn't like when there's smoke effects
Draw from the closure area immediately.
with all the layers of recording and whatnot that I'm doing at the moment.
Resistance will be regarded as a declaration of war. And you will be marked for termination. The PCA makes no exceptions.
The PCA. They're coming.
Looks like we got a little too eager, 621. Us and the corporations both.
Still a cool theme. Yep. Do stuff up.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers. Haven't talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together.
PCA, we're no
Sending
longer
you a
tolerating
request
the
from the
current
Echo
levels of
Group.
tomfoolery.
We
Basically.
could use the wall climbers' help.
One new message.
I love one new message.
I see you got a call from V4. I've been contacted as well by the Balam Group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the coral survey. Check the briefings, 621.
Raven. I've also picked up a job for you. It's not just the corporations who have their eye on you. The Rubiconians do too. Following the PCA's attack, the Rubicon Liberation Front has established a division in the Central Ice Field. This job comes from their commander.
Yeah. Actually, killing job, isn't it? Yep. Rent the corporate salvage new tech. Terminate V7. Jorgen refueling base. Right. Before I do any more, I'm gonna do I'm just gonna take a break and do the things and food and whatnot. Grab something to eat, etc. Shouldn't be that long, but depends on how cooperative things are. Anyway, yeah, I'm very bad at disappearing on break. It's fine. Just enjoy yourselves, whatever, some whatever. It's fine. The other reason why I was running through that sentence very quickly is because there was a sneeze happening, and then it arrived. Just just realised why I was getting very impatient to the end of that sentence, and now I know. Now you know too. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. There wasn't any tea. I don't actually like tea. Not a hard drinks person. You're fortunately, I am not a stereotype in that manner of likes. No, don't like it. It's all right, but why would I go to that effort? It's for something I don't really care about. Okay. These are all the same, so.
Hey, buddy. This job comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen refueling base, a PCA foothold on Rubicon. The target is the energy refinery plant deep inside. Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least. Until recently, Jorgen
Being
was one
fed
of
to
Balin's
zombie
coral
Prince Philip.
survey bases.
They can try.
It only took a day for the PCA suppression fleet to commandeer the base. You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets.
Anyway, we're comically, for a nation known of drinking tea, we only drink one type of tea mostly.
Opportunities in destruction.
So, you know, very uninventive with it. Even the thing that we imported from somewhere else, we use as the bland version. Classic. Alright, I think I might take the house for this one. For the big fight at the end. In which case, I might actually take Slicer. It might work on them. It might not. We'll find out. So I can just sort of tap there all the small stuff.
A walking advertisement. You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
It's this state of like walking advert. Like what? What's the mouth? Whatever. Got a job to do.
Main system activating combat mode.
Very confused. Alright.
Commence mission. Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
Code 1-5. Contact with AC of unknown affiliation.
Suspect corporate hire. Single AC.
Terminate immediately.
Love how business they are.
Destroying the fuel storage tanks along the way. We should do our best to take them out.
Oh, that's the one. That's just a normal one as well.
Confirmed. Fuel storage tank destroyed. There should be more. Let's earn some extra credits while we can.
I love money.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC.
That's the one I was thinking of.
You see that, 621? That dome's your refinery plant. I've updated your marker data. Head for the target.
Oh yeah, I forgot I used the other thing. Hello.
AP at
Ow.
80%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, it doesn't really deal with these guys
Two
that well, does
reactors
it?
remaining.
However, if they get stuck in a corner, that will work. Graciously get themselves stuck in a corner.
Code
Where's the fuel tanks? I always forget.
Must be after the plant.
Oh, they're not here, are they?
Contain the situation. Terminate it.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
Leave the analysis to the system. Intercept.
What if I just ignore all of you on the bridge? Ow.
Collect any corporate data you can find. The system...
Wait. Code 1-5.
It's that AC. Terminate it.
AP at 50%.
Excuse me?
At 30%.
There being no friendly fire in this game is upsetting.
One repair kit remaining.
I didn't do this last time because I forgot, but the best way to take these out is this. Hello? Hi? Just charge into it. Bonk. Bonk. Someone's still shooting me. Oh, oh, there you are. Hi. Down here, isn't there? There's a couple more.
Code 5, target confirmed.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
Oh look, fuel tanks. Donk. 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 Oh, ran out of juice.
All fuel storage tanks destroyed. This should be a nice catch, Raven. Now, let's deal with the plant.
Ow. I hate that when that happens. I think it eats the jet input, or I'm just doing it too early, so I just don't have any. Oh yeah, the elite mechs. So I like the idea that they've just built their own like better lines of mechs, but they're all still like factory line deals instead of like custom part jobs. So they're spooky, but they're not very modular.
That's the refinery plant. 2-621.
Code 5, hostile AC sighted.
Requesting backup from the system. Code 7-8.
Target destroyed.
And we'll look at it.
Our work here is done, 6-2.
Raven, I'm picking up something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
Go 2-3.
Nice inverse kinematics on the legs then.
Watch point report checked out. Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
This one's Team Smo.
I've identified PCA SP. Special
Stein in
Forces.
Smo.
We can't afford to take chances.
Oh, yeah, now I'm dead.
Target Raven terminated. Code 4, requesting intelligence review. Observations found to contradict briefing.
I love that. Just like extremely formal chatter. It's good.
I've identified PCA-SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621, eliminate them. Extra Boy, PCA-SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 621. Don't let them double team you.
2 repair kits remaining.
You're a real troublemaker, Raven. What the hell? Go 3 with Charlie. The lieutenant is down. Roger. Proceeding as planned.
One PCA-SP craft destroyed.
We're not done yet. Stay focused, 621.
Oh, too close. Never had that problem before. Shot past it.
At 50%.
Oh no, I didn't forget I had it installed. It's just that it stops me to fire it, so.
I'm sure our paymasters planned for that too. They got their walking advertisement all right.
We'll have earned plenty of extra pay at least. I think we've done enough to inspire other mercenaries to work for Arquebus.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that one of the missiles that's heavy enough that it's even though it's a missile launcher, you need to stand still to fire it if you got only 2 legs. Mind you, I suppose if you say only 2 legs, does tank treads mean that they only have 1 leg? Hmm.
One new message.
I love messages.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Pater here. Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you. That is all. We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
He does little boy. One of the best things. Does the voice? It's like okay. Um. Yeah, sure. I'll just do this the quickest way possible. I don't need to faff around on this one.
Let's take a look at the request.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The Rubicon Liberation Front is planning to retake the wall from Arquebus.
I think I've.
We'd like you to lay the groundwork for us.
Oh no, I didn't do it last time,
Objective
did I?
is to assassinate
Did it the first
V7
time.
Swinburne, the commander of the occupying force.
Yeah.
Swinburne has dispatched surveillance squads to monitor for intruders and hired operatives. If our plan to retake the wall is to succeed, you must not be spotted. We're counting on you to handle this discreetly.
In order to ambush and eliminate the target undetected, you'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
Stealth mission, stealth mission, stealth mission. Its captions didn't like that at all. Did not like the concept of a stealth mission. Still doesn't.
Main system activating combat mode.
Doesn't like stealth.
Commence mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over. If you pick up a capture camera tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it. There's a lot of surveillance MTs.
Oh yeah, I can't just go that way, can I? Goodbye.
No sign of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Raven.
Such a big explosion.
I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target.
All these lawless ruffians. They never learn, do they? Huh. This isn't how the Liberation Front builds their ACs.
Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vesper's number 7. This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go.
I see. Balaam. Tired old concern falling further and further behind. I'll have you all sent for re-education. Snail will be pleased to have you.
What do you think you're playing at? Wait, you're not one of mine. Another ambusher?
That was a bad kick. Oh. Get that stun button on it over here.
But clearly you need to be disciplined.
Oh, ow.
I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
Oh, now juice.
AP at 50%.
Oh, I messed that up too. Well, I stopped mashing all the buttons. Who knows?
What? Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper's 7th squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes through me. Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand?
2 repair kits remain.
I asked you a question. Don't you have any manners?
Nope.
You need discipline!
Oh, wow, okay.
Wait, no, please!
Ooh, good death. Good death noise.
Target destroyed.
Love a good ah!
Let's go home, Raven.
Kick off that correctly. That was a nice and quick one.
1 new message.
Raven, you have our gratitude
for eliminating Swinburne. Some of us were worried that the enemy might have won you over. But it seems we can trust you after all. Glad to be on the same side.
Change this back to Old Faithful because yeah.
This job came to us from the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's see what it says, Raven.
This is Middle Flatwell, Liberation Front Central Icefield Command. We and the Bellius Command are ramping up against the corporations on two fronts. At present, our primary concern is the seizure of PCA hardware by the corporations. The outsiders have the expertise and the resources to reverse engineer PCA technology. They're hungry, too. Hungry enough to consume the PCA whole.
Oh boy, are they.
This leads me to my request. The PCA have stationed LCs and a new model, the HC, at the Hjalmar mine. I want you to obliterate them in order to mitigate the potential for corporate gains. Raven, I await your favorable response.
It's exceptionally rare to get a direct request from Liberation Front leadership. Perhaps the situation has changed their attitudes too.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Love to do a mission in reverse.
Next mission. Destroy the Planetary Closure Administration LCs and the new HC.
I'm grateful for your assistance, Raven. The targets are stationed in two camps. Attack one, and the other will move to reinforce. I'll leave the question of where to strike first in your capable hands.
Knocked it off the ledge. It's got such a long reload time. I should remember about that. Oh, hello.
2 PCA LCs. They're highly mobile sharpshooters.
Code 1-5, enemy attack.
It's not a red gun or a Vesper. We've got an independent.
Code 7-8, requesting backup.
My LC is gonna blow.
Chief Sergeant down. Code 3-1C.
Target LC destroyed.
Hello.
AP at 50%.
It's just an AC.
Ow.
HC, Raven.
2 repair kits remaining.
Enemy signature approaching. It's the HC.
Code 2-3, ascending C. What? They got the LCs. I knew this was a bad time for maintenance. No matter. This beauty's more than a match for some patchwork AC.
Raven, the HC line is reserved for elites that packs cutting-edge technology. Don't let it become a corporate asset.
AP at
Impressive. Better than the other ACs.
Keep the pressure up, Raven.
no repair kits remaining. AP at
Gosh, yeah.
System verdict. Continue. Gladly. I'll teach you to
Bye.
No. The HC. Cutting edge.
targets destroyed. Mission accomplished, Raven.
Messy, but that worked.
Your name, Raven. You fight like a bird in flight.
Never killed you.
You may
You're
yet
annoying.
fly higher. Beyond Rubicon's scorched skies. To chase the freedom we never knew.
How's it going, Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem to be doing any harm. For now.
I was asking about you, Walter. But whatever. Bigger things. The coral. You'd better find it. Turns out, our friend's fears were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
No new
Application.
messages.
Oh, that's the new messages. Okay.
Raven, I've been thinking about what Middle Flatwell said. To fly beyond Rubicon's scorched skies and chase the freedom we never knew. The others are so used to fighting and shouting slogans that they've given up thinking. But Flatwell, he's exploring a potential for something new.
Love it when you directly state your thesis statement. It's good. Silly, but good. I've got to do all these again. Oh gosh, so many I've got to repeat. Well, these two are short, aren't they? So I'll do those. I don't want to see eliminate enforcement squads ever again. I mean, I could destroy another cataphract, which is very weird that this option's here again. Why not? I'm very bad at fighting it, so...
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's see what it says.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like to offer you. The PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn.
I love how silly it
We want
is.
you to deny them the opportunity. Destroy the weapon first. The Cataphract is a moving fortress equipped with almost impenetrable armor. It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile threat. That MT core is also its vulnerability. Focus your fire there, and it can be beaten. You're our best chance. What do you say?
Like, I like the ridiculousness of such a heavily armed thing. The weak point's at the front because you don't think anyone's going to stand in front of the absurd amount of guns.
Seems the Liberation Front are hoping their rivals will wear each other down. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor.
Also, I don't want to do the enforcement squads. I've done that mission so many times.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
It's so good. It's such a good design.
Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire.
It's genuinely quite hard to
started all of this. Did you really think we'd let you walk?
What does it mean?
You made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We had law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, 621. Focus on the battle.
Directly on the quarantine.
Oh, oh, ran me over.
Or send me what you've got on priority target rating. The combat simulator has misled me. Who are you?
One repair kit remaining.
Are you to run at me?
Code level 4 received. Sending data. That AP does not match the profile for priority target Raven. Verification failed. Provisionally raising threat level. Contain the situation.
Code 1-8. Whoever this is not...
You know what?
Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA, if not more. I don't know who you are, but you're dead.
AP at 30%.
Raven, what did you do?
Focus, 621. They're on your guard now.
Wonder if there's anything different if you actually just use Raven's mech.
Over. Code 5. Sending combat log requesting verification.
The cataphract has been destroyed. Mission accomplished. Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
I'm curious now.
What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
One new message.
Raven, thank you for taking the cataphract mission. Uncle Flatwell was pleased. He called you a valuable asset. With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations and the PCA. No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet. That's how we'll win.
Oh. Hasn't got any plasma on it. We got rid of it all. Right, AC data. Sure. Yep. Actually, what does this thing have? Oh yeah, it does remove everything, huh? Bad. It's got a scudder. A sneeze, pile bunker, the songbirds, and the arcing missiles. Okay. Weird. It's not the mech
Since
that I
the
usually
Liberation
build.
Front are hoping their rivals will wear
I wonder if they do say like the mech doesn't match or not. Because it would match now.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA's
Oh gosh, I got
mission,
no. It's such a
Cataphract.
weirdly basic mech.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3.
was the wrong button. Oof. Oh, I can't just jump over it, can I?
We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, 61. Focus on the battle.
I need to get on the front of it.
One repair kit remaining.
Oh,
Looks like the
okay,
Frax's
missed it.
designers never
Cool.
expected a frontal assault. Keep hitting that sweet spot, 61.
No repair kits remaining. Main system activating.
Problem is I need to get it low enough. Using this mech that I do not know how to use.
Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Presently exchanging fire. Raven, priority target for removal. You've got some nerve showing up here. That leak of yours started all this.
Oh.
Did you really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real Raven did. Nothing to worry about now, 61. Focus on the battle.
Two repair kits remaining.
Level 4, send me what you've got on priority target Raven. The combat simulator has been led me. Who are you? Code 1-8. Whoever this is, it's not Raven. Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA, if not more. I don't know who you are, but you're dead.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 30%.
Code 5. Target terminated. I'll leave it to the system.
I actually just skipped the message where they're saying like, hey, it doesn't fit. Oh yeah, the cataphract? Right, so the cataphract is just like, they have just put like giant tank treads and a whole heavily armored fort on top of a tiny little basic mech. It's very good. It just sort of occasionally it will just jump. Just
Main
very
system
funny.
activating combat mode.
I love the way it drifts in. It's so good.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCA SP machine, Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Meow.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed.
Nope, that was the wrong button.
Exchanging fire. Raven, priority target for removal. You've got some nerve showing up here.
That's not the front.
Did you really think we'd let you walk? You made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law and order under the PCA's
Oh.
watch.
No, counted.
Must be your license. Something that the real
Oh,
Raven
crap.
did. Nothing to worry about now, 61. Focus on the battle.
Two repair kits remaining.
Direct hit on the quarantine. It's working.
Code level 4. Send me what you've got on priority target Raven. The combat simulator has been led me. Who are you?
One repair kit remaining.
Code double 4 received. Sending data.
There we go.
That indeed does not match the profile for
Oh, it
priority
does.
target
Okay.
Raven. Verification failed. Provisionally raising threat level. Contain the situation.
AP at 30%.
Code 1-8. Whoever this is, it's not Raven. Code 5. Target terminated. I'll leave it to the system to identify the corpse.
You don't get a different message? Okay. I'm running their exact one. I do heavy missile support, and then probably call it a day. Have the nice sort of relaxing floating city one as the start. Right, so I actually want to put plasma back on. Plasma. Laser blade. The one time that I use the laser blade, I actually really like it for this one. This I don't really need. That'll do. This normal one will do actually. Yeah.
Long time no see, tourist. I've got a job for you. The PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. I'd say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away. The coyotes can be ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch. That's where you come in. Intercept them and defend the missiles. We'll make sure the coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on coral to make an appearance.
Main system activating combat
System
mode.
engage in combat mode.
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch. Confirmed. First enemy wave destroyed.
How much damage did we take?
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah, you haven't met. Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with. Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like to see, tourist.
Hop.
I almost pity the poor fools.
Forgot the choppers are in the first wave. And then there's just some ground ones. Oh,
Look at all those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you.
oh, they did.
Feeling antsy, tourist? The anticipation's half the fun. We want our guests to enjoy this.
Well, not quite, but it'll do.
third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy box mechs. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
Time to watch the radar.
Missile launch sequence at 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fail us now, tourist.
They're coming from 3 directions at once.
We got more toy box mechs. Don't let any through.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we're ahead with their reinforcements.
I didn't actually do a very good job of that one.
Ease off a little, tourist. There won't be anyone left to see the fireworks.
Big swing is so big.
A warship? Looks like the bigger dogs have arrived.
Lasers. Don't let it burn you.
Batter up, tourist.
First, PCA warship destroyed.
For the earlier,
That's
but
the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief. Ready when you are.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist. Here come the fireworks. Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
I love they give you a just a look where it is.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Raven. They really are like fireworks.
I love bonus pay. Love to defend said missiles.
One new message.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show. The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
Anyway. I'm gonna be done. Just so we have nice walk through the fog next time. Through the ECM fog. There wasn't anything in the thing yet, right? Is that? Yeah, it's only one at a time, huh? Interesting. Anyway. That be that. So, thanks for watching. One, probably next week. Probably not tomorrow. Let's be, I'm honest with myself. And then, yeah. Maybe find another mission that'll be different. Haven't had them for a while. But then that's because Chapter 3 is big. Not even hit the... Didn't really hit the main midpoint of it, really. No, I haven't. Because that's in the next batch, I think. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway. Where to send anybody? see. So much game in this game. I mean, like we're on. This is the third playthrough of the game, so that's why. It's like the longest. It's the biggest Armored Core game they've made, but a lot of the other ones were not very big. So, like games have to be big now. So, as a lot of the other ones were very short. Even Armored Core for Answer, by all accounts, like running through it again would have been very fast, and then that was all you really. And there was 3 endings you had to do, but you could also skip a bunch of the missions, so you didn't have to do every single mission. This is one of the, I want to say, few and/or it's one different in one of the few. There's a couple of games where you have to do every single mission, but it's like one of the few Armored Core games where you have to do every mission that's offered. You can't just skip. So, because some of the other ones had, like, I know for Era, they just labeled a mission ends the chapter, but you could just skip to that mission a lot of the time because it would just be in the list with the others. So you could do a couple missions and then skip to the end of the chapter and just not do the others. And then a lot of the older ones had, like, if you just didn't do missions in time, they would expire, so it was kind of hard to get all of them, and they often branched a little bit in the middle. And then funneled back down. The only ones that had routes were Last Raven, I think, and then this one, and then, and For Answer, and then this one. In terms of just entirely diverge. So, yeah, it's one of those, it's a weird one where this diverges, but diverges at the last minute, and then the replay gives you a bunch of ones. I think it was, Armored Core 4 Answer, when you play it again, gives you hard modes of the missions, and they change what happens in the mission, which this is sort of doing every now and again, because it throws a spanner in the works with a mission that looks like it's a normal mission, but actually it's worse. But it's doing that secretly, surreptitiously, instead of, like, functionally, I want to pick the hard version of the mission. So, rather than being an active choice that you make at any point. Anyway. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, okay. There we go. This list doesn't work very well, does it? It's a wonderfully unhelpful list. But there we go. Anyway. From being very big to being very small, that'll be the theme. That's not how I think about these. It's fine. But yeah. Remember the sleep. Eventually this game will be done, and then I'll play something else. It'll probably be Soul Hackers, so I'll actually say that I've done Soul Hackers. That'll probably be what happens. Also, to not basically just to be entirely, I'm probably just going to go and play Final Fantasy 14 now. I've got to catch up on stuff. So, as long as you, hey, look, I'm going to run out of missions at some point of Armored Core 6. This is play as long as I enjoy it. I'm going to run out of missions, and then I can put it down, and then and then come back when they inevitably release an expansion, because that's what I've done with every other Armored Core, but now they can actually release them as an expansion that you download put onto the game instead of a different game, which is what they always used to have to do. I hope they do anyway. It's not going to be out before the Elden Ring DLC is out, though. Hey ho. I just hope they make more of these. So yeah. That's just me rambling to fill enough air, so that's good enough.